Hi, my name is Yong, Sunway ID 200000543. I'll be giving an explanation and rundown of my Mastermind code today. So here's the program, the instructions, the available colors, the number of tries. This is the correct answer for demo purposes. If you type in red, it will all be wrong. 0 counter for this, 0 counter for this, because red is not in the original answer. And then if we type in pink, blue, pink, then we get 2 for correct color, correct place, 2 for correct color, wrong place, because the pink here and pink here is correct, and the pink blue here and the blue pink here is swapped. And then if we type in whatever invalid answer, it won't let us move on. But if we type in the correct answer, pink, blue, then you say you win the game, and then it's like you won in 3 turns. I ask you want to play again. If you type in whatever invalid answer, they won't let us move on. If you want to proceed, then you just type Y, and if you want to just end the program, just type no. I'm going to reset it, so I'm just going to type Y, and here is reset. As you can see, now we have like 2 tries left. If we just mess it up on purpose, the counter go down to 1 try left, and if we actually lose the game, you'll just give you the correct answer, your answer, and then say you ran out of tries and ask you want to play again. This time I just don't want to play again, just press end, and then thanks for playing, and the program ends. Now for the presentation, first of all, here's the rules function. This function quickly prints out the rules and shows the player the choices: red, blue, yellow, green, pink, orange, cyan. Here, import random is used to randomly select colors. The options list is all the possible color choices as I shown just now. The answer list is initialized. Answer list is just an empty list for now. And then the game start function is to randomly add 4 colors from the options list up here into the answer list. The answer list is will be a list of colors that the player needs to guess correctly in order and in the right order to win a game. Now, part of the engine function where the main logic of the game happens, first we initialize the counter for remaining attempts indicated in the game. I use LMAO equals to 10. Players get 10 tries, that's called as the try loop. For I in range 10, there's 10 tries. Within the try loop, there's these things in the guess list where the player inputs their guesses. Every loop is replaced with an empty list to reset it. The answer clone is a clone of the answer that can be manipulated in order to carry out the flagging system that is part of the logic that operates the game. It resets every loop to the real answer as shown here before. Then after that, the counter, color, and counter place variables are initialized. These will show the correct color, wrong place, and correct color, correct place hints during the game. Still within the engine function and in the try loop, there's a timer and gburs are counters for the select color part of the game. After inputting each color, you'll ask for the next color. Like you'll go from like select color 1 to select color 2 if you type in like a valid answer. If the input is not part of the options list, if it's not like a real color like red, blue, is like whatever, just type whatever. The player will have to give the inputs until it is actually part of the options list. If not, the select color 1 or select color 2 counter will not move on until the player does so, and then it will print out the player's answer for them to easily compare to their previous answers. Still within the engine function and the try loop, here's where the hint mechanics and the main logic lies. If the colors are correct and are in the correct place as well, according to guess and clone list, there is going to be a +1 to the counter place counter. Both the colors in the guess and answer clone list are replaced with gone and used respectively to prevent adding 1 to the correct color, wrong place counter, also known as the counter color later. This loop ensures that all the colors are checked if they match, and also in the same place is found the for loop with the K there. For loop P and F are to see whether there are similar colors in the wrong places between the guess and answer clone list. If there are, those similar colors are replaced with gone and used to prevent errors in the counter color counter. If the counter place counter is 4, or like both the guess and the answer clone lists are matching entirely, then you win the game. If you run out of tries, then you lose the game. If not all the colors are correct but you haven't run out of tries yet, then you'll print the hints to help you. Winning or losing will prompt the question and ask the player if they want to play again. Finally, still within the engine function and the try loop, here we have to reset the hint counter to 0, counter color and counter place. If you don't reset it, then the hints will be very confusing for the player, and you need to do that for them to make a fresh guess. And then it reduces the attempts left counter after each try and prints it after each try for the player to see how many tries they have left. Finally, if the player wants to play again, Y can reset the game, and if the player doesn't want to replay, M ends the program, as you can see according to the Python code here. And if Y or N is not typed, it will reject it and just keep asking the player again and again until a valid answer is put into it. It's a game reset feature. Here's a final rundown of the code to see. That's all for my presentation. Thank you very much for your time. Hopefully you guys understand my code and how everything works, and I explained it clearly and it's easy to understand. Thanks again.